This is Boré in the coast province of Kenya, an area that has suffered from mass deforestation and is prone to drought and floods as a result of climate change. Over the last 10 years, the Welsh Government and Size of Wales have been funding the Community Carbon Link in its work with local people to plant trees and conserve this endangered forest. Their support has helped to plant 970,000 trees and establish a community forest centre, which also serves as a unique climate change research and volunteering base for Wales in the tropics. With this help, the project has now grown to include 1,200 farmers, 125 schools and 4 community tree nurseries.
My name's Alex Katana and I'm the project manager here in Boré. My role is to take care of everything what is happening in this project on the tree planting. Currently we have 110,000 seedlings, different species, so that we can distribute in schools, in churches and in individuals.
It's really the tropical forests that do the donkey work, the heavy lifting of cooling the planet. Because of the location of this particular project, really smack on the equator, the sun is fiercely hot and it's driving the photosynthetic absorption of carbon in a way that just doesn't apply in northern latitudes. So the trees grow incredibly fast. They absorb carbon perhaps 10 times faster than trees up in the north. So if we're serious about tackling climate change, we need to be planting many, many more trees with communities like these in the tropics. The biggest driver of deforestation here is charcoal production. So the project aims to offer the farmers an alternative to this by providing them with free seedlings from the nurseries. Within 5 years, these become trees that will provide a sustainable income through timber and food cash crops. The tree planting is supported by education, training and awareness raising programs at the Community Forest Centre. In February 2019, the Welsh Government funded an international climate conference at the centre. Delegates from East Africa and the UK met to share ideas, network and to learn from the successes of the project.
It's very important that we connect with our colleagues here because we are working with communities who have been affected by similar challenges, the challenges of climate change. This project here is working directly with the women groups who are very powerful in mobilizing communities.
Thanks to this support, the project has become an incredible success and is now a template or greenprint for how Welsh and African communities can work together to fight climate change.
The difficulty with climate change is that it is a global issue that requires communities all over the world to engage in a joined-up effort to tackle it. So I think by connecting communities like the Boré community here with, for example, the community in Bali in Uganda, with the people of Wales, there's a solidarity where people are saying, well, we're all in this together, we're all trying to do the same thing, and we're all supporting each other. And if we all keep ploughing on in our individual projects, we can actually tackle the overwhelming issue of climate change between us.
The community nurseries in Boré now have the capacity to plant 500,000 trees every year. These trees can draw down up to 125,000 tonnes of CO2. This is equivalent to the annual emissions of 9,000 Welsh people or a town the size of Brecon.